Howdy folks, Mr. Macy here. Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Showing you here as always the materials section, and the purpose of this video is to discuss our final week of new curriculum. So here we are, December 9th through 13th. We got really, guys, it's an action-packed week. I'm going to tell you from the start, you got to be ready to work hard this week. We are going to start and finish an essay this week, the contemporary essay. So again, December 9th through the 13th, this is our final week of new curriculum. And then next week, December 16th through 20th, we will be looking at the catch-up week, kind of a final chance to turn in any missing work that you may have. And also, if you have all of your work in, this will be a chance to redo earlier work if you want to improve the grade on it. So that's what's coming up. But first, guys, like I said, this week, Monday through Friday, please put the pedal to the metal on the contemporary essay. It's very important that you watch this entire video because there's going to be a lot of important information here about this week. So please make sure that you hang with me here and watch this. So as always, recommended timeline here, and as I've said a number of times, please dedicate at least 90 minutes per day to English, at least. Okay, this is, as I said, a big week. Cranking out this essay, we got to finish it before break. Think of this sort of as your final exam, if you will, or the final project, because that's what it is. There's not a final test for this class, but this essay is exactly that. This is the final project. So please work hard on it and put your best foot forward. So let's open this up and kind of see what we have here. So if we kind of scan over the curriculum, we see we got a welcome, we've got a discussion. Hey, look, that discussion is due Tuesday, December 10th. Please keep that in mind right at the start of the week. Get things flowing. Guys, it's a quick discussion. You know, really basically what you're doing is you're looking at some editorial cartoons to kind of examine this topic about what matters in today's society, because that's what your contemporary essay needs to be about, is a topic that that matters, that's a relevant topic. I think about, hey, how about Obamacare? Boy, that matters. That's a big relevant topic. You know, whatever side of the issue you're on, that could be a great thing to write about. Okay, just an example. All right, next assignment, contrasting 3 contemporary essays. That's also due Tuesday, December 10th. So that's a pretty quick assignment, but basically what you'll be doing is reading 3 different contemporary essays and then kind of comparing and contrasting those to each other. We then take a look at a few organizational patterns. You need to choose one of those for your essay. You'll then create a writer's plan, kind of some pre-writing, and you will submit that by Wednesday. So Wednesday, December 11th. Guys, like I said, big week here, kind of, you know, due dates along the way. We got a couple of things due Tuesday, we got one thing due Wednesday, and then finally Friday, December 13th, boom, there it is. That's your final contemporary essay paper. That's what you will be turning in at the end of the week, Friday, December 13th. As usual, guys, for a big paper, turn it in to Schoology and also to Turnitin.com. The rubric and Dropbox are already created in Turnitin.com, so you'll be using your same account as before. Please make sure you turn it in both of those places. And then we've got another folder here, Academic Integrity, Turnitin.com, and MLA Resources. Guys, this is similar information you've seen before. A review on MLA formatting, on citations, on works cited, okay? All those things are required in this essay, and this folder here is a great place to look at those, okay, for review. There's a bunch of videos there, a bunch of handouts, everything you need, okay? All right, that's kind of the overview. Let's get into real quick some of these slides. I'm just going to scroll through them really fast. You know, of course, Your job is to look at them in detail. Welcome to Unit 4. So again, contemporary essay is an essay about something that matters to people today. So that's kind of your first task, is to decide, okay, what matters to people today. Here's the rubric for that essay. If you click View, you can see it or you can download it. We're going to take a look at this at the end of the video, so I'll come back to that. But that's very important to keep that rubric in mind as you work through your goals on it. All right, discussion on what matters. Pretty straightforward here, guys. Go to this link, check out some of these cartoons, and then quickly answer some of these questions. As always, your initial post, we got some students already rolling on this, awesome. Your initial post plus comments on 2 other posts. All right, the other item due Tuesday, December 10th. You'll be looking at these 3 contemporary essays. So if you're thinking, oh man, Mr. Macy, what's a contemporary essay? Well, here it is. Here's 3 examples. Take a look at those and fill out this sheet as you contrast them. This is the page where you will turn that in. Guys, number of students are already rocking and rolling here. That's awesome. Getting these things in. All right, next page, looking at organizational patterns. So please look at this, compare it to the essays from the previous page. You need to choose for your essay, or you can use classification division, cause and effect, or problem solution. You can choose any of those, but you need to choose one. Please make sure that you choose and carry out one of those organizational patterns. All right, next page, you will be creating your writer's plan. Guys, some basics about the essay. It needs to matter to 20% of Americans. Should be something you can research and find information on, something you care about, and be able to write about for 2 to 3 pages, 2 to 3 double-spaced pages. And here, of course, is the pre-writing for the contemporary essay. So you can access this right there. And then you will turn in the pre-writing assignment on this page. Guys, it's due Wednesday, December 11th. All right, next, if you click next, you'll get into the academic integrity and Turnitin.com stuff. I'm not going to go over that because you've seen it before, but it's there so you can use it. And then finally, contemporary essay final paper. Here's the rundown. As always, please make sure you turn it in to Schoology and to Turnitin.com. Guys, right here, this document, it's a great one. The Purdue OWL Sample MLA paper. This is an example of how MLA formatting works. So you can see, okay, how do I space things out? How do I use citations? How do I do internal references? What is an internal reference? Okay, guys, all of those things come to fruition in this example paper, so check it out. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. All right, final piece, Unit 4 rubric. Okay, here it is. It's on the final page of the session, also on the first page of the session. So let's take a quick look. And guys, I would say especially read this first column, because this is kind of your goals. In other words, what are you shooting to do in this essay? In the orientation, you want to have effective discussion of the significance of the topic. Should be well crafted and a preview for the organizational structure. So think about, what is your organizational structure? Remember, you've got those 3 choices, and how can you introduce that? Development of ideas. You need a nice complex thesis, uses evidence and analysis, and the organizational pattern is clear and effective. Development of internal structure. Okay, it should be considerate of the organization. Guys, that's the key. Think about your organization pattern and how can you develop that with the structure. In other words, how are the paragraphs laid out in your essay? Subtle transition techniques. Guys, that's big. We've talked about it before with the Whopper paragraph. Please make sure you include those. Closure of the essay needs to enhance the impact of the piece by effectively articulating the implications or significance of the topic. So in other words, kind of at the end, you want to really make clear, why is this important? You know, kind of remind us as readers, why is this topic important? Why do we need to pay attention to what you have written? Word choice and tone. developed through deliberate word choice, distinct to the author, and aligned to the context. In other words, aligned to the context, guys, that means it fits well with what you are writing about. It's probably a nice professional tone. Sentence fluency and syntax. Sentence structures that support the topic and align to the context. And then, guys, of course, conventions, guys, that's big. Minimal errors, appropriate in-text citations, works cited is appropriate and included. Please make sure that you have that. And as I said, use that Purdue OWL as that document as a good reference piece. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging with me with this video. I know it was a bit longer, but it's important. It's really important that you pay attention to these pieces of the rubric and what we have going on this week. Guys, as always, be in touch with me. Let me know how I can help. If you have questions, if you're not sure about anything, hey, just hit me up. Shoot me a Schoology message, send me an email, give me a phone call, text message, whatever, and I'm of course more than happy to help you. All right, guys. Hey, final week of new work. Keep it rolling.